only thing I ate was salads, s- with no dressing,
Tell us anything,
rice.
Don. We don't know. We don't know the truth.
But I'm just saying, like I had to be disciplined there, right?
Mhm.
But as soon as I touched the States,
Mhm.
I ordered Chinese, Bojangles, McDonald's. I ordered, and this was in one setting, not just like not like over time. I landed, I got to my room, and I just ordered everything, and I was just eating, eating, eating. But does anyone know what happened?
You
Started
gain
feeling
weight.
sick.
Oh,
No, I
oh,
started feeling
yeah.
sick. So you gain weight. I was heavy enough, but but no, I started feeling sick. And the reason I say that is because I was pure. I
Oh
was
my gosh.
very pure. And then I ate these
Yes.
toxic
Mhm.
things that my body wasn't
Yeah.
used to. And now I need those things. And that's how addicts are. That's how, like, they start needing the bad things. But if you could discipline yourself to be only seeing good, experiencing good, and really living in the good, and that's your norm,
Yes.
it's no way, it's no telling where you can go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It-
Really quickly, it's so funny you say that because I was just having this conversation earlier today with someone else, and we were talking about discipline. And I had mentioned basically how discipline, if you're disciplined in one area, because I was talking about me not eating carbohydrates, right? We all know I work out, but I was trying to change my diet. And I'm like, when you're disciplined in one area, it starts to reflect in other areas. And the person that I was speaking with spoke about exactly what you mentioned, how you were eating so healthy and your body was so clean was the word that he used, right? And then when you start eating unhealthy, you don't feel good. And that's insane because that was the example that they had given, but it's a perfect way to describe it.
yeah, so yeah, that it is because it will
Did
take
I
a
make it
toll
get
on you.
awkward? We
But
all quiet?
no, so it so it is good to be disciplined, but you also have to be disciplined when you're trying to get into a different career path, right? So we all started out in
Mhm.
different on different journeys, should I say. So getting into a different career path, it can be challenging at times. So, Trevor, can you give us some insight on the challenges you face trying to transition from one career, and it could be inside of what you do now, like moving from PR to digital strategist, or you could start from the beginning and tell us your transition from a job that you were normally working to the job that you love now.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me think about that because honestly, the career path that I'm in was the one that I kind of just started in and kind of just
Oh,
worked.
nice.
And what I went to school for. So would definitely love to hear, you all's perspective on that one. But I just think going back to like what I initially stated when I first started, um, just talking about the challenges again, it was just, like finding the right support groups and like the representation, that sort of thing was definitely a challenge for me in what I faced. So yeah.
Okay, so Tim, what about you? I think the ladies have like different stories, right? Like you guys started in one thing, and then or you transitioned one time, and then you just knew that's what you were going to do. Like Tim and I, like we have talks
Not
all the time.
me.
We hang out outside. Well, we hang out outside of work a lot, and some of the stories that we share with each other are like, whoa, like that was similar to mine. But jumping over a hurdle or doing just some stupid boy stuff, we we hindered ourselves from being where we could have been earlier. So, Tim, if we could get into the conversation about where you started to all the different transitions in your career to lead you up to now, what were some of the things that you struggle with? And what can you pull out of that to be positive as well?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I've gotten up here and I've kind of told my whole journey. I won't share all the details of the whole journey, but I'll talk to you about some of the challenges and triumphs. So I mentioned I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't know what direction I was going to go in. I had maybe 15 plus different jobs from the time I was in high school and throughout college, doing things like landscaping, junk removal, working in restaurants. I did some really hard jobs, did some really not ideal jobs, and didn't make a lot of money. Um, that was really challenging for me because not only did I not know what I wanted to do, like those were just things I was doing because I needed money. Like I wasn't making a lot of it. But the hard part for me was like I didn't know how I was going to break out of it. I think the one positive thing I would take out of it would be my work ethic, because I had to have really strong, determined work ethic to wake up at 5 a.m. to go to a yard to get up on a truck and go work and cut grass for 12 hours in the heat with an hour break, and then go back home and barely be able to walk because I'm so sore and I can't keep up with the guys who are older than me who have been doing it for 20 years, and then go and do that 5 days a week. So things like that. I had to have a really, really strong work ethic and determination just to keep a job like that, which wasn't even rewarding for me. So, that work ethic now is super beneficial to me with a job that's maybe a little easier on the body, not as much on the brain. But that work ethic is what I think helps drive me every day, and also what
Yeah.
helped drive me to where I am in my career now.